And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Kean University Alumni Stadium as we get set for NJAC football action. The Cougars hosting the Profs from Rowan University. Cougars coming in at 5-3 on the season. They are 4-3 in NJAC play. The Profs are 6-2, and they are 5-2 in conference play. Hi, everybody. I'm Wayne Avery, along with Kevin Henry, on a cloudy afternoon, 65 degrees. We'll have at game time. Should be an interesting contest here between these two teams from the NJAC conference, with the Profs coming in to take on the Cougars.
Yeah, it's going to be a really, really interesting matchup today. You talk about a must-win for the Cougars, coming in 4-3 in the NJAC, and we're going to see a lot of moving around with all the NJAC action going around today. You see the Cougars, this is a must-win for them. They already lost to Wesley, Salisbury, and Frostburg State, who's in that 1, 2, and 3 position in the NJAC. And if they lose to Rowan today, you talk about possibly maybe being even up with Montclair State, or Montclair State taking a lead, and then they moving down in the bottom 5 instead of being in the top 5.
So the Cougars will get the ball first, and this will be Corridor coming to the left side, and Corridor is going to come around the field and out of bounds there. There's Corridor.
And you see Corridor, he's just been outstanding this whole year. Almost 1,000 yards rushing coming into this game. And I'm going to really look to see how his play will contribute to this first half, because they're going to really need that running game to get going, because that front seven for Rowan has just been outstanding this season.
Charles App, there you see him in the middle of that pack there. Number 4 will be the quarterback for the Cougars, as they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line. Not really good field position here, but wide open there for the catch for the Cougars. Now they're saying no, I think. I think the official who was trailing the play said he did not make the catch.
And this is where it's a replay, really come in handy right now. I mean, but that wall was a little bit underthrown. You think if he, maybe let him a little bit more, it could have been a bigger gain that time.
So on the first play, there it is right there. Looked like it might have gotten to the ground.
And that was a sleeper play right there. That would have really got your offense going. Nobody in Rowan, saw that player going down the middle.
Hand off to Corridor. He'll get a yard or two to bring the ball to the 15-yard line. We'll set up a third down play, as we've seen the Cougars with the hurry-up, no-huddle offense. App, a quick throw out there to Schmidt. He's going to catch this one. He's going to get a first down, I believe, for the Cougars. He needed to get to the 23. I think he got to the 24. We'll wait for them to spot it. And it is a first down.
And it's one of those little, that hurry up offense looked like they weren't there. Rowan didn't expect it. And they need those little quick passes to get going, because they have 18 interceptions coming into this game, Rowan.
On first down play, the Cougars will keep the ball on the ground to Corridor. He'll gain a couple of yards there on the play. Corridor coming in with 823 yards, averaging 5.1 yards per carry with 5 touchdowns, I should say.
Like I said, he's been a big contributor to this offense, especially times when the offense wasn't going at all. Corridor got the offense going.
Corridor will run with the ball again. Struggle to get to about the 27-yard line for a couple of yards on that play. So quickly it's 3rd and long for the Cougars. 3rd down and 6, and Apple looked to throw the football. Now it's being chased around, still looking, and the fake, trying to get to that stick there. It looks like he got enough for a first down.
Wow. And you talk about making plays with your feet. Good job at keeping, a play alive, kept his eyes down the field, didn't see nothing, and tried to make it happen with his legs there.
I think there might be a player down for the Rowan Profs there in front of the Cougar bench there as we watch the play again as App. See him diving there and getting the yardage needed for the first down. So they move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars, but the spotlight here is on the injured player there. There you see him there, right there in front of the Cougar bench. I can't see exactly what number that is. He is sitting up, though, there in front of the Cougar bench. Now he's going to be up and will walk off the field there. John Barillo, number 9, and looks like he's going to be helped off the field here for the Profs. He is the starting outside linebacker, 6'1", 220-pound junior.
You don't want any of your linebackers, if you're Rowan, to go out this game. Those linebackers, like I said, have been outstanding, contributing to more than half of those interceptions coming into this game. So hopefully, it's just a little banged up. He'll be able to come back in the game later if you're Rowan.
Well, he's being helped off. They'll wait until he goes across, all the way across the field there. It is a 1st and 10 for the Cougars at their own 34-yard line. So they've moved the ball. They started out at the 13-yard line, so they have some room now to maneuver in this 1st down and 10 for App and the Cougar offense. That's Corridor, just stepped to his left there. App looks to throwing down the sideline. Looked like a kind of a timing play there, and they weren't on the same page on that one.
Yeah, just testing the field, testing down the field, trying to get a little medium or long throw to see, what the defense is. I like that throw on 1st down.
So it's 2nd down. Corridor, he's got no place to go there. And Corridor ran into Josh Popper.
They've been stuffing that line, this whole first drive. Corridor really hasn't had much room to run.
Well, he lost 2 on that play, so it's 3rd down and 12. App this time stepped up, nobody open. Now he'll throw the football over the middle. He's got to complete at the 50-yard line inside of Rowan Prop territory. That is Taj Hammery, number 2, making the reception.
And I'll tell you, Charles App has really been doing a great job coming into this game. 12 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
So App able to stay alive on that play and found Hammery there. And you saw he did a good job of staying on his feet. Now in a 2nd down play, Corridor. And Corridor is going to have, looks like he's going to have a lot of trouble here running the football for the Cougars.
Yeah, they've done their homework on Corridor. Tries to go up the middle, they stuff him. Tries to go left, they're there to meet him. It's been a very tough drive for Corridor, but Charles App is making up for him with his outstanding play and his footwork.
Another prop player down on the turf here. As I mentioned, we're starting out here a pretty cloudy afternoon. The lights are on here at Alumni Stadium. And once again, that is Josh Popper, who is sitting up now for the Profs as we look across the way. The Profs coaching staff has to be a bit concerned here. Already had one player helped up off the field, and with Josh Popper now sitting there, the defensive end, 6'4", 260-pounder. But he will get up. He's walking off the field on his own power.
And Josh Popper was involved in most of those tackles, to keep Corridor, at the line of scrimmage. And now, he's getting kicked out the game. So let's see if, Corridor can get something going now.
This is a 3rd and 7 coming up for the Cougars. Throw over the middle is incomplete. Schmidt was the intended receiver. And it looks like the Cougars are going to have to punt the football away here as this drive will stall at the Profs 44-yard line.
Yeah, they try to get something quick. It just looked like a misunderstanding there, a timing issue. Corridor, I mean, excuse me, Cap Nap just threw it a little bit too high there, and then luckily it wasn't intercepted. Threw it into a lot of Prof defenders.
There is Felici, who will punt the ball away for the Cougars. It's off a high kick, and that one is going to land inside the 5, and it'll bound into the end zone. That'll be a touchback, so it'll bring the ball back out to the 20-yard line for the Rowan Profs.
I would say that was a pretty promising, offensive drive by the Cougars. They moved the ball, down from their, almost 10-yard line, almost down to midfield, and stuff to come maybe to see the second drive.
Dante Pinckney will be the quarterback there. You see him ducking under center. Don't see a whole lot of that going on in football these days. And on the handoff, very quickly, ball carrier wrapped up and knocked down by the Cougar defense.
And that's one thing that Cougars have been lacking in is, their rushing defense, being able to stop the run. And we'll see how they stop the run today. Like we, got note today that the starting running back for the Profs is out. So we'll see how that run game for the Profs, help them out today.
No gain on that play, so it's 2nd down and 10 for the Profs. There's a fake, and Pinckney is going to throw, and it's knocked down by the Cougar defender there. As you see, number 29, Pierre there, knocking it down.
Yeah, good time. They were not fooled at all. They tried to run a little, trick or play action there and try to dump it off to the running back. And when Pinckney came out, he saw 2 Cougar defenders just waiting for him.
Rowan comes off a 15-6 win last week. There's a pass out to the left side. Got it complete. That was a nice grab there.
Yeah.
So Fortune, and that's a big catch because he gets a first down.
Yeah, like I said, a little quick dump off that time, and nobody was there. See here on replay, just a quick, has his wide receiver, good block that time, and he just runs down the sideline and picks up a quick first down.
Well, they'll try to run straight ahead again, and once again, the Cougar defense there to stop the ball carrier, Dante Tobler, the running back. And no gain on that play. So 2nd down and 10 for the Rowan Profs, their first possession of the football game. This time the handoff will go to the left side. So the Profs will coming up with a 3rd down play.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to me to see, what the offensive plan is for Rowan today. With their, star or half the offense going Whitmar Sealand out with an injury for the rest of the game.
Very quickly, the Rowan Profs are going to call a timeout here with this 3rd down and 6. So with 9:14 left here in the first quarter, the Kean University Cougars and the Rowan Profs, no score. This will be a 3rd and 6 coming out of the timeout for the Profs. Lampert lined up alongside the quarterback, and Pinckney is looking to throw, is going to set up the screen, and that one snuffed out by the Cougars.
That's right. And if I was the Cougars, I would just keep pressuring the quarterback all day. You know, Pinckney is just really not a good thrower under pressure if he doesn't set his feet. And you can see that time they're just going to keep trying these quick dump offs, and the Cougars are ready for it.
So the punt will come up, and now the Cougars are going to call a timeout. Not sure if the Cougars had enough people out there on the field. I think that might be the reason why they called that timeout.
And if that was the case, then that was just a wasted timeout there that you could have maybe used later, maybe in the second half if you need, or the second quarter if you needed it, or at least later in the first.
Well, the Profs ready to give the football up. Mark Diedrichson will punt. There is Corridor, who is headed back for the Cougars. He'll be the only man back. So there's Diedrichson, who will punt the football away for the Profs. No real pressure there. Corridor will let it bounce, and it is down at the 22-yard line by the Rowan Profs. So 1st and 10, a little bit better field position to start out for the Cougars. Their first drive, they started out from their own 13-yard line. Now they'll get it from the 22. Give the Corridor, right side. Tries to pick his way through there. Looks like he might have got a yard or two on that play to the 23-yard line. Looks like they'll spot the ball. It'll be 2nd down and 8. This time App will throw. Throws on the run. Got it complete to Schmidt, who skips out of bounds at about the 31.
And you can't say a lot. Charles Atkins is doing a good job of just looking down the field and passing the ball around.
And on that 3rd down play, App will keep the football to get the 1st down for the Cougars. So that'll move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Cougars at their own 31-yard line. And that's going to be a procedure call. Jumped a little bit too soon there. Looked like Tyler Hoffman, number 10, there on the left side.
Tyler Hoffman, he's been one of the not main targets, but a good target for App a couple of days. He has a really, really bright future, almost coming into this game with 300 yards receiving and a touchdown.
So you saw they sent him to the other side now. Now App will jump past this one over the Corridor, who with the stiff arm got some room there, stepped out of bounds at the 42.
And that was a quick move there by Corridor. As you see on the replay, you give him a couple yards in front of you or give him some wide open, space, and he can make moves like that to make you miss.
Ball at the 43-yard line where he stepped out of bounds. 1st and 10 Cougars. They go to the right side. The pass is complete, and you saw the receiver, Schmidt, there slipping. He had some running room there if he could have stayed on his feet.
Yeah, definitely. That's the second time. You talk about that first pass map when it was a little bit on the throw. He slips and slips here.
2nd and 7. App looking again. App just puts that one up in the air for grabs, and it's tipped. And luckily, I think for the Cougars, Hammery was able to get a hand on it because that ball would have been intercepted by the Profs.
Definitely, and that would have been their 19th interception of the season. You know, with good IQ, doesn't even try to go and catch it. He just knocks it away, and, you know, he keeps this drive alive for the Cougars. It looked like he had a wide open receiver on the other side of the field.
So the third down for App. Has some time, now being chased around, wrapped up, and let's see, finally got it away, and it's incomplete. Another dangerous pass there by App.
Yeah, looked like he may have been trying to throw that one away. Maybe he didn't get enough air under it, but that time it went towards a Cougar receiver and two defenders. Dangerous, like you said. Real dangerous.
Felici will come back on for his second punt. His last one went into the end zone. And that was a little bit more room to work with here. Gets it off. It'll take that bounce there and roll for the Cougars. And it is rolling to about the 18-yard line of the Profs.
Good kick. You know, looked like it was going to be a bad kick, went against the wind, but then it took a nice Cougar roll.
Well, the ball is at the 18-yard line of the Profs. 6:19 left here in the first quarter. Neither offense able to put anything together so far, but obviously quite early. Pinckney under center here for the Profs. Turns and gives on the handoff there to Dante Tobler. Tobler got some nice yardage on first down. Gets it just short of the 25-yard line, 24 for the Profs.
Switching running backs at the third running back that's come in for the Profs in this game. So they're trying to look to see what would be the best, you know, option here today and who can, you know, pick up the most yardage.
Well, the guy that they're replacing had 991 yards. So that's a lot to make up for. There's an open pass there, wide open there on the left side was Zach Swartz.
Yeah, you talk about Whit Marcelin, like you said, 991 yards, 13 touchdowns on the season, and he was a big part of their offense. Definitely, you know, down in the red zone when it came to, you know, scoring for the Profs, and now he's gone for the season. So you got to make up a new system here or somebody in the back to make up for that loss that you have.
So France gets him a first down, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. It's their own 35. They're going to try to swing this one over to the right side, and once again the Cougars are right there as Russ Fortune was there to make the reception. He'll pick up a couple of yards on that play, but the Cougar defense all over that play.
Definitely, because it's the same play over as we see a flag come around and play.
Personal foul. Face mask. 15 yards from the end of the first down.
So a face mask against the offensive player, something you don't see quite often.
And definitely Fortune had his hand all in the gear of that defender, you know, trying to make a move on the outside. And it seems like they keep trying to test the outside sideline when passing the ball. And the Cougars are catching on.
So now it is first down and 25. Backs them up to their own 20-yard line for Pinckney and the Rowan offense. They'll give on the handoff. Wrapped up there after a 4-yard gain is Lampert. You see Lampert there, wrapped up by Robert Mead, number 2, who always seems to be around, leading the Cougar defense in tackles, does Mead. So it's second down. They still need 21 yards for a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground there. Going to the left side is Quincy Lampert.
On the stop. Third down.
So still third and very long. They've gained 8 yards. They still have 17 more yards because of that penalty.
Let's see if they finally try to see if they can test the Cougars deep. They have yet to throw in a deep ball here. A lot of these passes have just been, short play action passes to let the wide receivers try to pick up yards on some blocks.
3rd and 17. Pinckney will throw on the run. He's got it complete, but obviously way short of the first down. It's Eric Johnson who made the reception.
And you see that one, Pinckney throwing it and giving his running back a chance to pick up some type of yard. I think that's just to get him in a good field position to punt the ball. I don't think they were really even trying to pick up the first down at the time.
So here's the punt now. Corridor is calling for a fair catch, and he got run into by the defense. That's going to be a flag on the play, as Eric Davis, number 7, was back there, and Corridor ran into him.
You can just see Garrett, running all the way down from the 40 to the 20, before the ref even had a chance to throw the flag. He saw that one the whole way.
Cougar offense is coming out. They have to wait for the officials to move the football because the penalty came at the 35. And so they're going to figure out where to walk this penalty off. It's going to come against the Profs. Let's wait for the official.
Kick catch interference. The kicking team. Number 16. 15 yards from the spot was down. First down.
Big play there as we watch it again. They called it on number 16, but we could see there that was number 7, Eddie Davis, who was there.
And we're going to see the Cougars start their offense where they probably left off last drive. Let's see if they can finally get past the 50 because they have yet to move this ball past the 50-yard line in this game on offense.
Well, they've walked it off, and it's inside of Rowan territory, but now the officials are getting together, and because if it's coming from the 39-yard line, actually it was from the 34. Wow, I don't know.
Looks like they might have to pull out a calculator. It's getting their math wrong here.
Yeah, I think they went too far. Yeah, back it up.
Yeah, the Cougars
they just kept going, and it was the ball was at the 34.
Yeah, they're still out here, calculating it. I think the confusion's coming from where the ball got knocked out of bounds. They're not really sure what happened there.
Well, you saw right there. Good job there. That the ball was the penalty definitely came at the 35-yard line. So the Cougars might have got a couple of yards on that play. There it is right there where he was run into. On first down, here's Corridor. He's going to get some good yardage, going to get a first down for the Cougars.
Yeah. So finally gets, some running room there up the middle, and let's see if that gets them started.
Trying to throw it to the sideline. It's going to be incomplete there as Hammery. Incompleted pass.
Yeah, Hammery that time. They tried to do back shoulder. Almost had him. Hammery just couldn't hold on.
Second down. They'll give to Corridor. Corridor was looking for some room. Couldn't find any. You saw him try to follow his blocker, but his blocker wasn't moving anywhere.
Yeah. being real patient, waiting for a hole to open up, but no hole opened up for him. So he tried to push his way through.
So it's 3rd and 10 now for the Cougars. Passing down here for App, but instead they're going to run the football to Corridor. And Corridor knocked out of bounds there. Kind of surprised the Cougars kept the ball on the ground there on the 3rd down play.
I don't understand. I mean, they've been doing a great job converted on third and long with Charles App, passing the ball, and they decide to maybe try to give Corridor a chance to maybe be unpredictable, and it didn't pay off.
Now Felici's going to try to put this one into the corner here. Last one went into the end zone. Maybe try to angle this one a little bit more toward the sideline. It's going to go high up in the air. It is toward the side. Cougars are back there, and they down it at the 1.
Wow. And you talk about the great job he's been doing all season, and that one he placed right there, gave his defenders a chance to down it at the 1, and they get the job done.
Put it in the perfect spot there, and the Cougars are back there to cover on the play. Nice job by the special teams there for the Cougars.
And you talk about him playing, and he kicked it, probably with the wind, not in his favor, and he still gets it down. And they have a chance for a safety now, especially if I would blitz if this was me on 1st down, try to get this safety.
Well, the quarterback ducks under, so he is at the 1 yard line. Turns and gives on the handoff, but they'll get a few yards there to Lampert. He'll give him a little room, still inside of the 5 yard line. Looks like he got it to the 4, so a 3 yard gain on the play.
Tell you what, I mean, Lampert hasn't been picking up that much yardage, but he's been running hard, and he's been hitting up the gut, really, with probably all his might, and he's getting him a couple yards.
2nd and 7 from the 4. Again, they'll go straight ahead, get it across the 5 to about the 7 yard line for Lampert. It's going to bring about a 3rd down play, 3rd and 4.
And if this is a 3 and out, you give you a chance for offense to get even, better field position. If you could get them off the field with this 3 and out, if you're the Cougars defense.
So it'll be a 3rd down play, 3rd and 4 for the Profs. Give to Lampert again. Lampert to left side. Lampert got some room. He'll get a 1st down as he gets to the 15 yard line of the Cougars. And I believe we have a flag somewhere on the field.
Maybe holding, and this one might be coming back.
Let the referee give us the call here. So they say this is an illegal formation for the Profs here. As you see, Lampert, you got some running room there to the left side. So that's going to back them up, I guess, half the distance. Put it back to the 3.5 yard line.
I'm going to let this one run out, probably half for score.
And that's going to be the final play. You heard the horn go off. So 15 minutes in the books here at Kean University Alumni Stadium. After 1, Cougars and Rowan Profs, no score. Getting ready to begin the second period here at Kean University Alumni Stadium. It's going to be a 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Rowan Profs. They're at their own 4-yard line, waiting for the officials across the way to get the chains situated. That is what the holdup is right now. You see the referee giving the signal that it is a 3rd down play coming up. Pinckney under center. Going to go into the end zone to throw, throws it down the field, and that one is out of bounds. So that one behind the Rowan Profs bench over there.
You could already tell, the miscommunication between him and the wide receiver. Pinckney thought he was going to keep going, and it looked like, he just overshot his wide receiver that time. That was the first time you can really see Pinckney actually try to throw the ball, a kind of downfield. A lot of these throws have just been dump offs.
Well, he just came in hitting 58% of his passes. There's going to be a high punt here, and Corridor will call a fair catch at the 43-yard line. So great field position for the Cougars.
Great field position, and you're now probably in a decent place so you can actually even score now. So let's see if the Cougars can bang this one in for 7 or try to get at least 3 on the board. You haven't seen wide receivers, Quadir Johnson even get hit yet. He's been tightly guarded, double teamed some of this game or in that first quarter.
Corridor is lined up alongside his quarterback, and he's going to look to throw Apwell, but now we'll run the football and skip out of bounds at about the 38-yard line.
But how about that block from Corridor after, faking that run, giving App a couple more seconds to look down the field to see if he could get a pass off. That was a great block or a great pickup.
6-yard gain on the play, so it's 2nd down and 4. And Corridor on the option play throws down the field. It's out of bounds. It's incomplete. Even if he had caught the football, that ball would have been out of bounds.
And you could have thought this one was coming. Corridor has thrown the ball 4 times this season. He's completed 1 time. And that one looked like he just kind of threw off of his back foot that time and it went out of bounds.
So now it's 3rd and 4 for the Cougars at the 37-yard line of the Profs. They might have to call a timeout here. They got to snap the football, and they just did get it off. Very quickly over here to the right side. Got it complete. Cougars will get a 1st down on that play as Quadir Johnson gets the reception.
And as I said, they haven't gotten the ball to Quadir Johnson. They throw it to him 2 straight times on this drive. And now he finally, kind of gets some touches.
That play was very close to being blown dead there by the officials as the clock had run down to 1 second. There's Corridor carrying the play. Unpile everybody there.
2nd down, 7 for the Cougars.
The Cougars stay right there at the line of scrimmage here for a 2nd down and 7. The fake over the middle, and that's Hoffman for the completed pass. He's very close to a 1st down. They will move the chains. 1st down, Cougars.
Yeah, and like I said, Hoffman is not, the 3rd receiver, but he can pick up.
And there's flags, and that procedure call will come up against the Cougars.
Ball start. Offense, number 10. 1st down.
Again, it's Tyler Hopman off before the play. So a penalty there on the Cougars makes it, well, the marker says 1st down, 1st and 15. Looks like the Cougars are going to run that play and get a yard, maybe. So 2nd and 14. Now at being chased. Oh, good job of avoiding the pressure there. Try to get it to Hoffman. It was knocked away.
Yeah, but like you can say enough about that, just keeping the drive, alive with his feet, but keeping his eyes downfield. And that time it didn't pay off for him, but good defensive play by Dungee, the linebacker from the senior linebacker.
3rd down, 14. Got a man open there, and let's see, did he get it in bounds?
It looked like
it's incomplete. The referee says that he was out of bounds.
I don't think he got that foot down. It might have been a good call. It looked like he didn't have his foot down when he caught it.
The official waited for a second. He was right there by the pylon there. We'll watch it again. We'll see if we can see the end of that play. But see the prop players who were saying it was no good. Cougars are going to go for a 40-yard field goal here.
That was definitely the right call. I didn't think he had his foot down when he caught that ball. But nice pump fake and catch.
Looks like the Cougars are going to call a timeout. Aria Moshlavi will attempt the 40-yard field goal. It'll come from the 30-yard line, trying to get our first score of the contest. So we'll look at that play one more time here. As you see him circling there, and Schmidt thought he was going to get the call out of for the touchdown, but the referee said he was out of bounds. As you can see, he did knock over the pylon there. That's probably a better angle. That was very, very close.
Yeah, I don't think his foot was down that time. It was very close, but he was up in the air when he, caught that ball.
So Moshlavi will attempt this field goal from 40. Check his number out real quickly. He is 3 for 4. Longest has been 38. So he'll try it from 40 yards out.
Oof.
And it is going to be long enough, but it went a bit to the left. Looked like the exchange there between the center and the holder went a little awry there.
Yeah, definitely. That's what messed up the kick that time. It looked like the holder couldn't get the kick down, or couldn't get the hold down for the kicker that time, and that's what caused the mess up.
So the Profs will have the football. They'll have it at their own 23, 12:47 left in the first half. So far, no score between these two. Handoff will go to the right side. There is that Cougar defense all over Dante Tobler.
Yeah, this time they told Dante Tobler, no way, Jose. He tries to go right, try to get something, going on the outside sidelines, and the Cougar defenders were waiting there to stop him.
They lost a yard on that play, so it'll be second down and 11 for the Profs at their own 22-yard line. See the man moving in motion there. Oh, no, what a nice play on defense there for the Cougars. Tom Winters making the low hit on Lampert.
Winters has always been a solid player on defense for Kean, and that time making another good play. Only a 1-yard net gain on that. So
it's 3rd and 10 for the Profs. Well, back at the 23-yard line. The fake by Pinckney, and he is hit again and knocked down again. It's Winters.
And this time you see on third down, they always seem to bring pressure or a blitz in from the left side. And Tom Winters came in on that blitz. Nobody was there to guard him, and Pinckney didn't even have a chance to look downfield for a wide receiver. Winters came in there flying.
Yeah, no chance there as Winters got him again. And so the punt coming up for the Profs. Flags on the play there. You see the punter there. Of course, he thinks whatever penalty there should be against the Cougars. Even if it is against the Cougars, they're still going to have to punt the football. And it looks like they're going to walk it 5 yards.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Defense, number 49. It's a 5-yard penalty. Fourth down.
So it's a 5-yard penalty, so it will still be 4th down and 9. So they're still going to have to punt the football away.
Mm-hmm.
Corridor is back deep here. Nice high kick. Again, it's Corridor calling for the fair catch at the 50-yard line. Might have heard some oohs from the crowd. Robert Levy leveled one of the Profs a little bit away from the ball.
Yeah, definitely. And I was getting ready to say, they really haven't given Corridor a good chance to run the ball back on punt return. And that time, if Corridor had a little bit more space and he got that block, he might have, picked up some nice yardage.
Ball right at midfield for the Cougars. 1st and 10. Neither team able to score here in the first half. This is just a running play here for App. App picks his way through. App gets across the 40. Looks like App was knocked out of bounds there.
I just want to talk about player of the game so far. It's just Charles App, both passing and running, keeping the play alive, fighting through defenders, getting up a first down.
15-yard gain for App. Now he's going to throw the football. Has Hopman open for another first down for the Cougars.
And this is really interesting to see that the Cougars are just having such success passing the ball. This is a really good pass defense that they're going against today.
So the ball at the 22-yard line of the Profs. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Corridor, he's going to go nowhere. Corridor's going to lose a couple of yards on that play.
Yeah, it looked like Corridor hesitated that time. And, like I said, he was sometimes maybe you're just too patient and you kind of overthink yourself. And he just gave him a chance to just wrap him up behind the line.
App looking to throw. Now throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
Oh, wow. That looked like a sure interception that time, but Hammery just comes out and snatches that one from 2 defenders, and that's a touchdown.
So the Cougars get on the board first.
And you could just see by that instant replay, they thought they had a short interception that time, and Hammery just fights through his defender, catches that pass to safety, and easy touchdown. And you can see why he's leading in touchdown receivings for this team.
Cougars for the extra point here. And the ball is up, and it is good. So with 9:26 left in the first half, Cougars get on the board first with this nice touchdown pass.
And that's right. You can see App just threw that one up, sense the pressure coming up, and what a nice catch that time between 2 defenders. You can see a little strut away after that catch. But I'll tell you what, these Cougar receivers are winning the battle so far in this first half. You know, they're just beating their defenders and giving App a chance to, you know, make these throws.
So the Cougars with a touchdown pass, App to Hammery, on top by a score of 7-0, and they'll kick the football away with Julian Ayala, freshman for the Cougars, who kicked the ball away. The ball will be taken at the 10-yard line by Fortune, and he comes across the 25-yard line where he's met by the defense. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Profs. Cougars with a 7-0 lead here. Cougars come off a 37-6 victory as they went down to Southern Virginia University. This is their last home game. It's senior day here at Kean University, and they will close out the season on the road against Montclair State next weekend. 1st and 10. We have a new quarterback in here for the Rowan Profs, and you see it did not help too much at all there, as Zach France was lined up there at the
whatever they were trying
quarterback
to do
spot.
there, it didn't work out at all. I mean, just a slow snap, low snap. You know, they didn't even get a chance to even, you know, execute the play.
Well, he goes off, and Pinckney is back in there now. He'll duck under center there, number 10, for the Profs. 7-yard loss on that play. 2nd down and 17 as a handoff to the right side. They're going to pick up 7 yards. There's a gang tackle there by the Cougars.
You're
Wayne
Pinckney.
Bragg is the ball carrier there.
And that's the first time Brad got a good, you know, run up the middle. That time he's usually been stopped at line of scrimmage, and he finally got a hole open up there, make it a 3rd and 9 to at least give him a chance to pick up this 1st down.
So passing down here for the Profs. Instead, they will hand off. And wrapped up at the 35. That's going to be short of a 1st down.
And that was a great stop by Coleman that time. You know, he could have actually, you know, picked up the 1st down if you were Bragg. Then Coleman comes flying in and stops him, you know, short.
So there he is there. You see him wrapped up there short of a 1st down. So again, the Profs will punt the football away. Corridor will watch this one bounce out of bounds at the 30-yard line there in front of the Cougar bench. Looks like it went out at the 32-yard line.
Yeah.
So the Cougars will have it 1st and 10.
At the Cougar 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
And if you're the Profs offense, you must just be getting frustrated right now. You know, a couple 3-and-outs, can't generate any, you know, type of offense to go down the field, and you're not putting yourself in a position to score.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. Corridor found a little room there, got to the 35-yard line. Looked like a hole opened up and closed up very quickly there by the Profs.
Yeah. But, you know, to the Cougars' credit, you know, they're going to keep giving this ball to Corridor and try to give him a chance to, you know, make some plays like they know he can.
2nd down play. Wide open there, Schmidt. He stepped out of bounds. He does have a 1st down at the 46-yard line.
Yeah.
Maybe the 47.
Yeah. And this play action is just really working because they don't know if the ball's going to Corridor or if Aptos is going to try to run or throw it.
Corridor cuts back inside of prop territory to the 47-yard line.
Good moves with his feet. Good job of, using his vision and picking up some yards.
2nd and 4. This time they'll give it on the handoff to Tyson Jones. Tyson Jones got a yard on that play, so it's 3rd and 2. App very quickly will get the first down. So they don't give you too much time to breathe here, the Cougar offense. They just get the ball to the line of scrimmage and just move it.
And that's really working in their favor right now. This hurry-up offense has this defense gassed, and you can see it in the way the Profs are moving right now.
App will throw. Schmidt again, making the reception on the run at the 35.
Especially that front 7 for the Profs. They are huffing and puffing right now. They're grabbing their sides. You can see that this, hurry-up is getting them fatigued.
2nd down and 3 for the Cougars. Here's App. App again. 1st down and more. Across the 30 to the 20-yard line and out of bounds.
And that time, it looked like number 22 let App get a couple more yards because he didn't see him behind him. And App just ran right past him. It looked like number 32, Shaquille Lee, just let App go right past him.
They give the direct snap right there. Goes to Tyson Jones. 2nd down will come up for the Cougars. They gain nothing on that play. It's 2nd down and 10. Now here's App. And that one will be off of Hopman's hands at the 10-yard line.
And Tyler Hoffman is a really, really, big target, really tall, and looked like App just kind of a little bit too far out of his reach that time. Wide open.
You might have an injured player there. They're sending someone off. The referee blew the whistle. Coming out for the Cougars. Number 51. So let's see now. Now we have the looks like the trainer's coming out. I think there might be some blood out on the playing surface. I think that's why the training staff has gone out there. So they're going to take care of some things out there. And we'll tell you that we have 5:07 left here in the first half. And the Cougars are up on top by a score of 7-0. Cougar offense back on the field now. They're faced with a 3rd and 10. They're at the Rowan Prof 18-yard line. So here's App. Nice fake there. Now we'll run up the middle. Gets across the 10-yard line where he's going to be gang tackled there. And they'll move the chains for the first down.
Whew, sheesh. 3rd and 10, Charles App, fakes out the whole defense. Looked like it was going to be a dump off the corridor going off the right side, and he runs up the middle and does it with his feet.
So the ball at the 7-yard line where it's 1st and goal for the Cougars. We're inside of 5 minutes to play here in the half. App looks. App has a man wide open at Schmidt, and he tries to get to the end zone. We'll wait for the call. Touchdown, Cougars.
And that time, Schmidt goes down the left side, and he's not out of bounds this time. He gets his touchdown that he was supposed to get last time, but he makes it. Great dive, great second effort to get in the end zone.
So all he has to do is get it across, and he did. Slave will attempt the extra point for the Cougars. Looking for point number 14 for the Cougars. And that extra point, strong kick that time. And the kick goes through. So with 4:33 left in the first half, Cougars are up by a score of 14-0.
Yeah, 14-0, and the Cougars are really just moving it. And the defense is really giving the offense a chance to, drive down the field. Charles App is doing a good job. Corridor is getting his touches in. And the Profs defense is just gas, and they have no answer for this Cougar offense.
Cougars are doing a good job in protecting the quarterback, giving him an opportunity to throw the football. So they are up by a 14-0 count over this Rowan Prof team. Cougars looking for their 6th win of the season, as the Cougars will kick it off here and get it to the 10-yard line, and brought up by Jamel Smith. Looks like he got it close to the 30-yard line.
And if you're offense, you cannot afford another 3 and out if you're Rowan right now. Get some type of points on the board. If it's 3 points, take the 3 points going into the second half. You do not want the Cougars to come back out in the second half with the ball.
1st and 10 for Rowan University. They trail the Cougars 14-0. Quick throw out there to the left side. Now they're going to try to go the other way with Fortune, and he's going to get out of bounds. Looks like he is across the 40-yard line to the 41, which will be a first down. And he got 11 yards on that play and really covered about 50.
Yeah, definitely. But that pass was behind Fortune that time, and Fortune, just made something happen, with his feet and his vision. Pinckney kind of threw that one behind him.
Ball at the 41-yard line, 1st and 10 inside of 4 minutes to play. First half. Again, the handoff there coming across the 45-yard line is Bragg. So Bragg, as we mentioned, he got the start here this afternoon. He's a 5'8" sophomore for this team. So he gains 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5. And where each team has used a timeout here in the first half. And there's penalty, and that's going to be a procedure call against the Profs. So they'll take that 5 yards back. So when the lineman there for the Profs moving on the play. So they back it up 5, and it'll be a 2nd down and 10 for the Profs.
Come on, boys, get the ball back.
So Pinckney here will roll out to his right to throw. Throws. It's high and incomplete.
And that's only the second deep throw that I've seen Pinckney throw. in this game. And he might have to, have a breakout game if they want to, keep up with the Cougars.
So it's 3rd and 10 for the Profs. So Pinckney been under a lot of pressure throughout this first half, throwing the ball. Now it's back in the shotgun again, swings it over to the left side. There's a lot of running room down the sideline, and stepping out of bounds is Bragg. Now Brown, he stepped out of bounds at the 46-yard line, and it's going to bring about a 4th down play.
And that must really hurt, especially all that running room he had down the sideline. And he could have maybe broke one there for a touchdown, but not knowing when you're on the field, to get you a 4th and 5 and kicking the ball away to the Cougars.
So Dietrichson will be out there again to punt. It's off a high kick, and Corridor calling for the fair catch and has it at about the 14-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it right at the 15-yard line for the Cougars. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first half. A 14-0 lead here for the Cougars. We'll see how they'll play this with just 2:14 left. So App there with the corridor lined up to his left. 1st and 10. App will keep the football, and App going to the left side, evades a tackle, and has a 1st down across the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of just showing up corridor today. Usually corridor is making all these nice moves, and App is just really killing it on the floor today. Always running up the middle and, picking up nice yardage.
1st and 10. Now App spinning away there, throws. Nice little grab there by Corridor as he threw it on the run. So a 3-yard gain on that play. That's a nice little grab there by Corridor.
Yeah, standing grab there by Corridor to pick up some yards, make it a 2nd and 7.
App throwing this way, and let's see, it's incomplete. Drop there on the play. Leparini was there in front of the Cougar bench, number 16.
I think Leparini, coming off of that route, maybe didn't expect the ball, and it took him by surprise, and he didn't get 2 hands under it.
3rd and 7 for the Cougars. App will keep it and go straight ahead. He'll gain a yard or 2 on that play. And the Cougars are going to punt the football. Profs will get it back. Another prop player down there on the field. And once again, looks like Popper is down on the field. He was down earlier in the contest. And down once again for the Rowan Profs. So they'll take care of him with 1:37 left with the Cougars up on top, 14-0. So it looked like Popper got the wind knocked out of him there And so he got up and is off the field. Felici is in the punt for the Cougars as the clock now starts to run a bit. Minute and a half. So Felici back there. Cougars are letting the clock run a little bit here. The play clock you see is down to 20 seconds. So let that run down a little bit. Maybe inside the 10 and then snap the football.
That's right.
And gets off a line drive kick. Cougars are down there to cover, doing a good job there. But turning the corner there is Jamel Smith.
Yeah, and he gets out of bounds, which is the most important thing, especially under 2 minutes. To try to get your offense, something to go or.
I thought I saw a flag there. And I don't think the other referees see it, but there is a flag on the play. And we'll wait for the referee to tell us what's happening here. Flag is back at the 25.
Oh.
So that will move the ball to the 15-yard line. Hole occurred at the 25 where the flag was. So the Profs with under a minute left will have the ball at their own 15-yard line. And so Pinckney will give on the handoff there. Maybe a yard or so gained on that play as Bragg carries the football.
And they're not even giving a chance to even, try to throw this, down the field. I think they're just trying to run the clock out and send this to, halftime.
Yeah, I don't think they want to do anything too crazy here. Back at in their own territory here. Wouldn't be surprised they even. There's a player down way on the other side of the field for the Profs. I don't know what happened there. He just went down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, it's just one after the other. It's like a domino effect here with the Profs. Something's going on with the players. Just maybe not taking care of the body the right way.
I mean, there was no play going on there. Nothing happened. It just looked like his knee just gave out as he was coming out onto the field.
And that's not a good sign. Whenever you just see an injury like that happen and nobody touches you,
You can see the number there, but we have 22 seconds left here in the first half. Senior day here at Kean University Alumni Stadium. And so far, the Cougar offense has looked pretty good here, running and throwing the football, especially.
During the play, the clock was running. There was a defensive player that was injured. Results in a 10-second hold.
So
Correction, offensive player was hurt.
the 10 seconds taken off because it was an offensive player who went down there as the clock was running on the play. So now we're down to 12, and the Profs will probably take a knee here and get out of this first half.
Try one last run to see if something happens.
Well, they started the clock again, and they will run the ball up the middle. And of the first half as Lampert carried the football. So a good half for the Kean Cougars. They will head to the locker room here at halftime, leading the Profs of Rowan University 14-0. Kean University Cougars back on the sidelines here as we near the end of halftime here at Kean University Alumni Stadium. Wayne Avery along with Kevin Henry. Senior day here at Kean University, and the Cougars with a halftime lead of 14-0.
Yeah, a halftime lead of 14-0. They've done an excellent job in the first half. I mean, I don't think they could have had a better first half. Maybe could have capitalized a couple more times on offense, but they really moved it down the field. The defense has been playing tremendous. Charles App doing it both with his hands and with his legs, and they're in good position, especially in this third quarter, because you talk about Rowan, they have not been a good third quarter team. You talk about that game against Salisbury University when they lost 28-21. They gave up 22 points in that third quarter. Then against Wesley, they gave up 17 points in that third quarter. So Kean is in a good position coming here in the third quarter to maybe, expand this lead, if you may say.
Cougar offense getting together there. There's Charles App, number 4, the quarterback, right in the middle of your picture there. Has thrown for a couple of touchdowns here this afternoon on a cloudy, chilly afternoon here. We're in the 60s, but you can feel the chill in the air as we have a little bit of breeze blowing, as you saw earlier with a shot of the Cougar flag there. But the Cougars offense has been jumping here this afternoon as they have a 14-0 lead as we are getting set to kick off for the second half. The Rowan Profs will get the ball first.
Let's see if they kind of, tighten up, some of these gaps that they have in this offense. The ball. They were going to have to get this passing game going. Can't get started unless you have 1 and 2. So I hope, Pickney, has thrown a couple practice throws because he's going to really need to move this offense and get his wide receiver plays.
So Ayala's kick there will drive Fortune to the 4-yard line, gets it out across the 20-yard line, finally is spilled and knocked down. Looks like he got to the 25 for the Rowan Profs. There's Fortune on the bottom of that pile there as they get up.
Yeah, so let's see with this offense coming back down, but we haven't really even, gave the defense enough credit. That front seven for the Cougars have really been, stopping the run for the most part, this game. Maybe they have to tighten up on the sidelines because they've been giving up a lot of first downs, when the Profs have gone left or right down the sidelines.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Profs. There is Dante Pickney, the quarterback for the Profs. He'll turn and give on the handoff straight ahead for a 5-yard gain on first down for the Rowan Profs. Is
Lewis on the stop. 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 for Rowan at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah.
30 yards.
We'll see. They're going to really need to at least get some points up to get their, momentum back because it's all Cougars right now.
2nd and 5 at their own 30 for the Profs. McNay again, that quick pass out there, and that is a incompleted pass.
Yeah. And like we saw, we seen that play a couple times in the first half. Tried to do a dump off. It looked like the Fortune that time, and that one just went out of his hands. He just dropped it.
At their own 30-yard line.
So it's 3rd and 5 for the Profs. You see Lampard lining up next to the quarterback there on this passing down. And will throw. Got it complete. Trying to turn the corner and help get enough for the first down as Jamel Smith.
Pass complete to Jamel Smith.
So Smith saw where that sideline marker was, and he headed toward it and got the 6 yards for first down.
Good job, Smith, turning the corner, and beating the defenders to that marker. They had to pick up that first.
So a new set of downs for the Profs. 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Turning handoff again. Oh, that's a nice spinning move there to get away from people was Lampert, and Lampert will get 11 yards in the first down.
Sheesh. Like I said, Lampert, he's just really been, the best choice at running back so far for Profs. When he runs hard, and definitely when he goes up the middle, like you can see there, breaking a couple tackles and picking up that first down.
Yeah, he spun away, and might be one of the very few times you'll see Winters miss on a tackle there. He got past him for the first down. So 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. They're still in their own territory, and now they're inside of Cougar territory as Lampert brings it to the 46. And see the whistles, or you hear the whistles rather, as the officials get in there. Lampert comes out without his helmet. I think he's going to have to go out because the helmet came off, so he's going to have to go out for a play.
And this is like the first, good drive where you can see, the offense, getting a couple first downs, moving the ball down the field. We haven't seen this from the Profs since probably close to the beginning of the second quarter.
So the ball at the Cougar 46-yard line. 2nd down and 3 for the Profs. Straight ahead, and they're going to be maybe a yard short of a first down. They needed 3, got 2 on that play. As Tobler carried. So 3rd and 1 for the Profs. They are at the 44-yard line of the Cougars as we are early third quarter. Waiting for the snap, and they'll give it again, and that's going to be very close. That's going to be close, but it looks like they might spot it enough for a first down.
Yeah,
will be a first down for the Profs.
And just enough that time, the Cougars. Maybe if they got to that spot second earlier, would have been a 4th and 1 or 4th and inches.
Quincy Lampert in the backfield along with Pinckney. Pinckney will throws over the middle, has a man wide open. That's Fortune, and he is dragged down by one arm there. He's got a first down.
And you can see they have Fortune in that slot position, and he's always either coming off of a dump off or right through the middle, and it's really paying off. Fortune is having a big game, and he's helping this offense move.
Yep, the Profs are moving the ball here now on this first possession of the second half. They have a 1st and 10 now at the 30-yard line of the Cougars. Again, they're just going to keep running that ball ahead to Lampert. Lampert got a yard maybe on that first down play.
And he looks like
actually, they give him a few more yards. Let's see. Yeah, give him 3 on the play.
And he just looks like the sure option. Now they get Lampert. He's getting, a couple first downs. He's opened up a couple of passing options, for this Prof offense.
2nd and 7, and there's that pass. He's got it complete inside of the 25. It looks like the 24-yard line of the Cougars. So Todd Gilliam, the senior from Irvington, with that reception. So it sets up a 3rd down play. They need 4. So really deep in the backfield there is the running back now, Lampert. And Lampert's going to get a big head of steam, and he was tripped up. And that's going to bring a 4th down coming up. Lampert got a big head of speed here. Yeah, he just fell himself.
Yeah, it looked like the turf monster got him that time. I mean, he just tripped up himself. He could have definitely picked up the first down. He had the room to get it, and he kind of tripped and then ran into his blocker.
Yeah, he ran into the back of Cody Watts, number 8. So it's a 4th down and 2, and the Cougars are going to call a timeout here with 9:05 left. Coming up on a 4th and 2 when we come back for the Rowan Profs, with the Cougars up on top 14-0. So we'll see what the play call will be here for the Profs, and Dante Pinckney, the quarterback there. 4th and 2. Here's Lampert. Lampert will get the first down and more as he spins inside the 10-yard line. Looks like he'll be down right at the 10.
It's a good play call that time. Had a big hole open up for him, and he ran right through it.
10-yard gain to the Cougar.
Wow. And that was a Profs. I'll just
first and 10. And actually, this is a first and goal to go from the 10-yard line for the Profs. Handoff straight ahead. They'll get close to the 5. Ball carrier still on his feet there. As Lampert looked like he was stopped at about the 6. Got across the 5 to the 4.
If I'm the Profs, I'd keep hitting him the ball. This guy is looking unstoppable on this drive right now. Nobody takes 2 or 3 defenders to bring him down every time. He has a ball in his hand, and he's moving, and he's getting this running game going. Was what they really needed.
2nd and goal from the 4 for the Profs. Lampert again, straight ahead, and Lampert stacked up there at the 2. So Lampert gets to the 2-yard line, and it'll be 3rd and goal from the 2. So it's been pretty much all Lampert here in this drive for the Rowan Profs.
And you can see the big guys coming in on the line for the Cougars trying to stop this 3rd and 2.
Lampert again. He's in for the touchdown.
Quincy Lampert, man. That might just be, the name of the game for the Profs right now, and he looks like the player of the game. Got his team right back into this game. Only a 7-point game, 1 possession.
And there's Lampert. Nice hole there, and goes into the end zone for the first 6 points of the afternoon. And so now we'll have the extra point for the Profs. And the extra kick is up and good. So 7:09 left here in the 3rd. Profs are on the board. Cougars still lead at 14-7. So Rowan will kick the football to the Cougars. So now it's a 14-7 lead for the Cougars. Corridor will take it at about the 10-yard line, and Corridor gets it across the 20 to the 25-yard line for the Cougars.
Eddie Davis. Kevin Leonard. And on the tackle.
So the Cougar offense comes out now.
25-yard line. First and 10 Cougars at their own 25.
Cougars offense comes back. Let's see if they can answer that score by Rowan and, keep that good offensive drives going like they did in the first half.
Corridor going to the left side. Gets across the 30-yard line. So it looks like he's gained like 7 yards on the play. You see the Cougars are up there on the line of scrimmage waiting for the ball to get spotted by the officials. There's Corridor again. He's got a first down for the Cougars as he gets to the 35.
And the running game has definitely been in full effect for the Cougars, both for
First and 10
App and Corridor.
App throws on the run, threw it short. Let's see it. And they'll say that it is incomplete.
Incomplete.
So Johnson was the intended receiver there.
A little short that time. Trying to go towards Johnson. Johnson had to come back for that one. That's the third time Johnson has been targeted this game.
Second down and 10. App throws to Schmidt. Schmidt tries to get away and can't. It's going to bring about a third down play. So third down and 6.
4-yard gain to the 39.
App will throw on the run to Schmidt. That's the first down for the Cougars.
It's a real nice throw by App, only putting it in a place where Schmidt can get it, and then he advances and keeps his drive going.
7-yard gain, first down, Kean. First and 10 Cougars.
So 7 yards on that play.
6-yard line.
Ball at the 46. Corridor trying to go left side. Nowhere to go that time for Corridor. He's gonna lose a couple of yards on that play. As he was chased out of bounds there. Second down and 12. App as a man opened, and it's going to be incomplete. Too far for Johnson.
I'm telling you, I mean, every time they try to go deep to Johnson, it looks like he's open. They just need to, get him the ball. It just looks like they're overthrowing him those couple times. Real nice play call that time by Coach Garrett.
So now it's a 3rd and 12 for the Cougars. App fakes, tries a little sidearm pass, and that one is picked off. That ball was deflected and then picked off there by Darian Pierce, number 95.
And that may potentially be a momentum swinger for the Profs. They already scored a touchdown, driving down the field, and the defense gets a big stop like that. And defense really hasn't been getting a break all game, and they get an interception on you. And now they have good field position that potentially tie this game up.
Well, a little break for the Cougars as we watch it one more time there. There was a fake, and he actually just knocked that ball up in the air and intercepted it himself. It wasn't a deflection off another player. He hit it, knocked it up in the air, and made the catch. So there's a penalty called, unnecessary roughness. So instead of having the ball as they walked it off there,
Yeah, and this game may have take a turn for the events. Like I said, this Prof defense has multiple turnovers, 18 turnovers, 18 interceptions on the season. Now they just got another one. So
Handoff to who else but Lampert.
Lambert, the ball carrier. Jean-Pierre on the tackle.
yeah, I'll definitely just keep
3 yards.
giving him the ball. He seems like he's getting a lot of success putting that ball up the middle of the field against this Cougar defense.
2nd down and 7 for the Rowan Profs. Try to take advantage of the Cougar turnover. Oh, that's a big hit there for the Cougars.
Backed up by
Peter LaJawa, I mean, he just met him right at the line of scrimmage.
I think he said that enough is enough, and he finally, met Lampert at the line of scrimmage, which he was trying to do a couple times there. Lampert just kept sneaking past him, not that time.
Lost a couple of yards. There's that hit again. Just hit him, and he had nowhere to go. Quick pass here in front to Fortune. He's hit again at the 45-yard line. And they're going to have to punt the football away. So good job there by the defense for the Cougars.
Defense needed to come up big there. It just seemed like, the Profs were kind of getting back into this game. One possession game. The defense needed that stop to get the ball back in the offense's hands.
And one will take the roll inside of the 10-yard line. Looks like it's at the 6. So the Cougars will get the ball back, but it's going to be pretty deep in their own territory here, as they'll have it 1st and 10. Quick moving third quarter, 3 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the third. Cougar offense back out there. Ball's at the 6-yard line, or check that, 7-yard line for the Cougars. Apple handed off the Corridor. Corridor trying to turn the corner, ridden out of bounds as he got it across the 10-yard line to the 13 for a gain of 6.
And I feel like this defense has been doing a good job against Corridor most of the game. He hasn't really had a breakout run like we normally see him get.
Apple throw, and let's see, it's complete for a 1st down to Hoffman.
You can't get the ball to Johnson, or you can't get the ball to Hickory. You get the ball to Hoffman, who's being your third choice.
App had a little trouble getting a handle on that football.
App on the keeper.
Looks like he kept it at the line of scrimmage there for a 2nd down, 2nd and 10.
Excuse me.
Again, App hands it off there.
Corridor, the ball carrier.
So Corridor able to move the ball across the 25-yard line, but it's going to be 3rd down coming up for the Cougars.
5-yard gain, 3rd and 5 at the Cougar 27.
It's a 3rd and 5. Throwing to the sideline. Let's see. It's intercepted by the Rowan Profs.
You got to really be aware, man. This defense, they were watching him the whole way. That whole time, you can see a zone defense. He tried to get the ball, it looked like, to Schmidt there, and they were watching his eyes because it looked like App was just watching one receiver the whole time.
So Bobby Barberry gets the interception.
That's his 4th one this season.
Profs with the ball, 1st and 10 at the Cougar 30-yard line. Cougars with the lead here. Handoff there. That's Lampert again, and Lampert
Quincy Lambert, the ball carrier.
to the 24-yard line, a gain of 6.
Roger Riera.
So once again, it's Cougar defense is going to have to try to hold on after a turnover.
They've been playing excellent, but when you keep getting 3 and outs, you keep turning the ball over, you put your defense back on the field. As soon as they got off, they're going to get gassed.
2nd and 4. It's Lampert again, and Lampert will get the first down across the 20 to the 19.
And they're just going to keep giving it to him. And they're just going to keep, letting him run up the middle.
1st and 10. Rowan at the Cougar 19-yard line.
So we're winding down the 3rd quarter. And the Profs looking to get the tying score here. This time Lampert is pulled down by the defense of the Cougars. David Coleman Jr. makes the hit.
Needed that one because Lampert was just picking off little yardage here, 4-yard, 3-yard gains. And they needed, a stop for a loss. Forced them to throw the ball.
So we'll be inside of a minute here with this play for the Profs. It'll be 2nd down and 14. Kelvin White is now in the backfield. There's the pass to the right side. It is complete to Fortune. Got 4 yards on that play, more than 4. See, Fortune there is wide open. Look like they kind of set a screen there to get him open. So they did get the 4 yards. It's a play again. You see the block there that sprung him. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 at the 19-yard line. Again, they're going to swing the ball over, and that time a nice defensive play there for the Cougars.
Standing play that time. They needed that one to end the half.
So the big hit there. When we come back, it is going to be 4th down for the Rowan Profs. But after 3, the Kean Cougars leading the Rowan Profs 14-7. Profs will have a 4th down and 16 here. Ball at the Cougar 24-yard line. There's the fake. Now throwing toward the end zone. And it is caught there. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Profs.
And they're just kicking themselves. That's the first deep ball we actually really kind of saw from seeing the Profs throw today. And that one goes for a big gain, almost a touchdown.
Jamel Smith went up and got that one. at the 1 yard line. So it is first and goal at the 1. And they'll give it to Lampert.
Lambert on the carry. Flag on the play.
And Lampert, there's a helmet that comes out of the pile. Waiting for the officials to blow the play dead. So Lampert again. And this is going to be the second time that Lampert will lose his helmet, and he's going to have to come out of the game for one play. So there he goes off the second time.
Offsides. Defense. Number 44. This is the goal. Repeat first down.
So they'll move it to the half-yard line now as the Cougars were offside. There's Lampert who ran the football. So it is first and goal, call it the 1 yard line. Remember now, Lampert now is out for this one play. Pinckney ducks under center. He's going to keep it himself, and he will go over for the touchdown.
And now it's a tied game, so it's a whole new ball game now. You can erase that whole first half, for the Cougars, because now, it's going to be who wants it more. 14 minutes left in this game.
So Pinckney gets his 7th touchdown of the season, and so they'll attempt the tying point here. And that extra point is up and good. So with 14:04 left in the game, brand new ball game here. Cougars 14, Profs 14. Props ready to kick off here to the Cougars. As Frank Bobo ready to kick the ball off here for the Profs. They have tied this game up, scoring 14 unanswered points here. Now here are the Cougars. As Von Scott with the return for the Cougars.
Yeah, and Cougars, 2 interceptions. This is really going to test Charles Zapp. Coming into this game, 12 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions, I should say, through 2 today.
Here's Zapp looking to throw, kind of like loops that one over the top, and that's going to be a penalty coming up against the Profs for roughing the passer. That pass was complete there to Moore, but away from the play, App was leveled.
From the passer, number 11 defense, 15 yards.
Yeah. Roughing the passer over there. You see App kind of just try to loop that one over, and he gets a late hit, and you don't need the extra yardage added on to the run.
So they'll move the ball to the 47-yard line. So the Cougars have it first and 10, and there's a procedure call against the Cougars. I think it was Hammery who was on the move there before the ball was snapped for the Cougars, so that'll move it back.
At the Cougar 42.
Still better field position than they were before, even though it moves them back 5 yards.
Corridor dancing around there, and Corridor out of bounds there.
Jamie Corridor running.
Yeah, and they've been really doing a good job on Corridor. Corridor just can't seem to get anything going in this game. You can say, I mean, this defense just has a lot of practice because they have an all-star running back on their team during practice that they get to, go against. So
It's going to be second down and 15. Going to try to run the ball again, the Cougars. Going to get absolutely nowhere as Tyson Jones carries the football for the Cougars there, number 25.
yeah. Frustration, you hear the frustration in the crowd from the Kean bench, not wanting to run a play, but do you want to keep passing it after you just gave up 2 possessions in a row, getting it picked off?
Now App is being chased around. We'll throw it down. He had Schmidt open. He's open. He's got it for a first down. He kept his feet in bounds. It'll be a first down, Cougars. But there is a flag back the other way.
The flag.
And it will not count. Doesn't matter. It's going to be a penalty on the Cougars.
It looked like a holding penalty because when Schmidt came back the other way, kind of just looked like a hit in the back it might be.
So Schmidt makes a nice play on one side of the field there as App was pushed. There was the penalty right there. Caught it at the end of the play. So they will move it back. And we're going to have a third down play. We'll wait for the official to go back, and he's going to walk it off from the 41-yard line.
Don't throw a pick here.
So the scoreboard has
Third down, 25.
second down. I'm going to fix it now. It is going to be a third down play.
Yeah.
Third down, and a long way to go
Long
for the
way.
Cougars.
I would say just get something, a little pass off.
Well, that pass was intended for Schmidt.
Pass intended for Schmidt.
That's incomplete.
You can see this getting a little intense here on both sides. But it looked like Schmidt didn't expect the pass. It looked like it was supposed to be a clear dump off, and he was gonna run behind his blockers. But Schmidt didn't look back for the pass that time.
So the Profs are going to get the ball. Felici will punt the ball. Standing around at about his 20-yard line.
We need something to go our way. Turnover. Something has to come our way. Everything's going against us.
So Felici gets that one away. Nice high kick there. Fair catch called for and made there for the Rowan Profs. So it's going to be a first and 10 for the Rowan Profs. You can see 12-15 left here in the fourth.
Yeah, and Wayne, before this game, before the second half started, I said that the Profs were a bad second half team. I think they heard me because they've been playing outstanding, putting up 14 points to tie this game up. And with a lot of time left here, they're in a position to actually take the lead, which they haven't had all game.
It was all Cougars in the first half. So far it's been all Profs here in the second half.
Oof.
As Fortune carries the football.
Russ Fortune, the ball carrier.
It's about 8 yards on first down for the Profs. I mean, the Profs offense is almost non-existent in that first half.
It's a totally different game. The momentum has completely shifted in the second half, and you could talk about it being Lampert getting this offense jump started.
Handoff there. They'll get a first down there with Bragg carrying the football. Move the chains for the Rowan Profs. A lot of time left in this contest. Over 11 minutes left here.
And you talk about if Rowan goes on to win this game, Salisbury just beat Wesley today, so it will be a toss-up. So maybe who can take first place if Rowan goes on to win and Wesley loses again next weekend.
Well, that victory would give us a tie at the top of the NJAC conference. Of course, the team that wins, Cougars, come away with the ball, but the play was blown dead. So, and we'll watch the play again, coming around to the right side. Hard hits there by the Cougars. So with that result you just gave us, that would be a tie there for first place in the NJAC conference, with the winner of the conference getting an automatic bid into the NCAA Division III postseason tournament. 2nd down and 8. Oh, nice move there on defense there for the Cougars as Lampert was tripped up. Winters with the hit for the Cougars. 3rd down play coming up. As the hit was made there, right there you saw on the ground was Winters, who reached up and tripped up the ball carrier. So it's 3rd and 6. There, a little chant of defense from the Cougar crowd. There's the fake, and the quarterback somehow got away, but not the second time, as Winters makes the hit.
Winters seems to keep coming up with the big plays on defense. That time, getting a sack on the quarterback to end this drive and get the ball back to the offense. Might be one of the biggest plays of the game so far.
So the loss there. Cougars are going to get the football back. Corridor on the run. He called for the fair catch and got it at the 26-yard line.
You talk about Winters, he's just been outstanding the whole game. Most of the time, every time he blitzes, with 2 sacks on the game so far, a tackle for a loss, and then that big play we just saw right there to get his team the ball back with 9 minutes left.
They're being attended to there by the trainers. That was Lewis, defensive player for the Cougars. Corridor going the right side. Corridor gets to the 30-yard line, gain of 4. Another Rowan players down there on the far sideline. Cougars will have the ball for a 2nd down play at the 31, and once again it's Josh Popper who is down on the field. I think this is the 3rd time that we will say that Popper is down on the field there on the far sideline for the Rowan Profs. He has been taking some hits there. Again, looked like he just got the wind knocked out of him, and we'll head to the bench for the Profs.
And he keeps coming back into this game and, fighting through his injuries, but sometimes you just got to look out for your own health. This is the 3rd time he's been out the game.
Corridor got some good blocks there as he got across the 35-yard line. So that time 2 blockers in front of the Corridor to give him some room. Corridor again will get it. Corridor had some room there, and a good tackle there by Darren Dungy, number 45.
And Darren Dungy, that time Corridor finally found a hole to go through, and Dungy just drags him down and says, "Where are you going?"
Second down play down the sideline there. That ball will be incomplete to Hammery.
Yeah, it looked like at the time App didn't see anything, threw it out. A bounce. Now you see a 3rd and 6.
So here's a third down play for the Cougars. 3rd and 6. App will dump it off. Gets the man there. That's going to be short of a first down. There's a flag coming out late on the play. It's going to be a late hit coming up against the Profs, as Tyson Jones was short, but with the penalty, that's going to give the Cougars a first down inside Prof territory. Just a bad play.
Just why? You just ask. As a coach, especially for the Profs, you should say why. Why'd you do that? You're going to get the ball back, 8 minutes left, have a chance to actually maybe take the lead, and you make a silly play like that, and then let them keep their drive keep going on. I don't understand.
Cougars, rather the officials, are talking it over here. The penalty came away from the play at the 50-yard line. It was just an unnecessary block that was thrown by the Profs. Well, let's have the referee tell us what happened here. And so the officials are going to wave it away.
And they're going to keep talking it over.
But it was thrown from the back judge was the guy who threw it.
Yes.
And it was right in front of us here at the 50-yard line. There was no doubt that there was a hit on the play. I guess they just decided that it was just not enough. I don't know if we'll see the hit here. But there's the stop, and at the top of your screen, there's the hit right there at the 50.
Huh. Very interesting.
So it's going to be a 4th down play.
He might have gotten some grass in his eye or something, because it was an obvious call, but I guess not obvious enough for them.
Get the punt away. It will bounce around. They'll let it roll inside the 20-yard line. Looks like it'll roll dead at about the 16-yard line. So the Profs will have it deep in their own territory at the 16.
Wow.
8:03 left here in the 4th. Profs will have it. So the ball's at the 17-yard line of the Profs as they head out here for this play. So Pinckney takes a low snap. He's going to keep the football. He might have got a yard, if that, on the play.
And who else making a tackle other than Tom Winters? Another tackle for loss that time, or just at least for no gain. He's just been in on all the big plays for the defense.
No gain on the play. So it'll be 2nd down. Lampert lined up next to the quarterback. They're going to swing it over to Lampert coming out of the backfield, and Lampert staying on his feet, and Lampert finally pushed out of bounds there.
Looks like he got close to that first.
And it looks like it's going to be a 3rd down. He's going to be about a half yard short of a first down when they finally mark it. pushed out right in front of the stick there. So it's third down for the Profs. 3rd and 1. And let's see, that's
Looks like he got enough.
yeah, he's got enough for a first down. I'll move the chains here as we're inside of 7 minutes left here in the 4th.
2-yard gain for the first down. 1st and 10 Rowan at their own 28-yard line.
So there is Pinkney there, the sophomore quarterback, for this first down play. Oh, my, he got knocked down, fumbled the football, but I think they're going to say he was down. But he was leveled there on that play by Darren Hungerford.
And you just keep talking about, the offensive linemen need to do a better job of picking up, or the offenses need to do a better job of picking up these blitzes. Every time there's been a blitz come in, nobody's picking up the defender to come in, from the side for the blitz. And you're just losing yards at this point.
There was nowhere for the quarterback to go on that play. So it is going to be a 2nd down and 18. Dumps the ball over the middle. Defense there again for the Cougars. As Fortune hit there.
Good hit there by the Cougars, making us a 3rd and 13.
13 at the Rowan 25.
So it will be a 3rd and 13 coming up. And we do have whistles, and it looks like the Rowan Profs are going to call a timeout here. So the Profs call time. 5:05 left here in the 4th. High ball game. Rowan Profs and Kean Cougars. So it is 3rd down, 13 for the Rowan Profs here as they have the ball at their own 25-yard line. We're getting late here in the 4th.
Need to stop here.
They'll give on the handoff, going to the left side and stumbling there. And so the Cougars are going to get inside 5 minutes left in the 4th.
4th down 12 at the Rowan 22.
So the defense for the Cougars doing an outstanding job here this afternoon. Now we'll see what the offense can do with 4 minutes to go. Corridor is going to call for a fair catch. That's a nice punt there. That drives Corridor back to the 27-yard line. So the Cougars 1st and 10 with 4 minutes and 27 seconds left.
Yeah, this offense just needs to get jump-started again. I mean, since the second half, since the second quarter, they haven't put up a score, and it's been all Profs. I feel the second half, they need to get down the field get a field goal up or something.
App throws it to Schmidt, and
Jonathan Smith.
Schmidt's going to get a couple of yards
Center on the stop.
on that pass play as we'll head toward 4 minutes.
2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8 for the Cougars at their own 29-yard line.
So it's 2nd down and 8. Corridor. And Corridor is going to struggle to get to the 30.
Ball carrier.
So a 1-yard gain.
Kevin Pierce on the stop.
So it'll be a 3rd down.
3rd down 7. At the Cougar
So
30.
7 for the Cougars. Now 3.5 left. Looks like App is calling another play out there as he checked his wristband there. 3rd down play down the sideline. Hammery was the intended receiver there. Threw it behind him, and very quickly the Cougar offense in and out here.
Yeah, he tried to do a back shoulder throw here. You see hammering down the sideline. They tried it again earlier. The same play didn't work. And, Henry just didn't see the ball getting thrown to him until the last second, or it was just too much out of his reach. And now that was just a quick 3 and out. You give the ball back to the Profs with 3 minutes left. And now they have a chance to potentially run the clock down and maybe, take the lead here.
Oh, bad snap there, and they just did get it off, and it went high up in the air, but it takes the bounce. The Cougars get a break there. It takes that turf bounce and went inside of Rowan territory. Felici got a bad snap there and was able to get it off. Felici not panicking here on this play and able to get that punt off. See, that one took like 3 bounces before it got to him. But the Profs in good field position here at their own 47, 3:04 left in the 4th in a tie game. Handoff that will go to the left side to Lampert. Lampert got to the 50-yard line. And there's something about that helmet that Lampert has on that it won't stay on his head.
Won't stay on his head, but they need him out there. And, he's just out there. He's on the sideline for, really, really valuable possessions. And he's really been the one carrying the load with the running game. And if his helmet keeps coming off and he's not in the game, who's going to run the ball?
Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7. Ball now at the 50-yard line. The fake. Throw over the middle. Got it complete there.
And he fights for the first.
I don't think he got the first down. He's closer to it than what he would have been without the struggle. You'll see France make the catch there. Get an extra yard. So it'll be 3rd and 1 at the 44-yard line. They'll go straight ahead. Oh, the defense there meets him. I don't know if he got it or not. It'll depend on the spot there.
I don't know. It looked really, really close. It looked really close that time. And they might have gotten it.
Well, they're going to measure it, I believe. Let's see. No, I think they're going to have to measure.
It looked like he got across that line before that tackle got there.
Another prop player down on the far sideline, but we're going to watch the measurement here, and they're going to have to wait until they remove the player before they can bring the chains out. There you see, going straight ahead for the props. But there is a player down on the far sideline. Tees up. And there's where the ball is. And that is going to be very, very close. And if you want me to guess, I'd say they're about an inch short.
Inch short? Well,
we'll wait for the chain gang to come out. Here they come. So I'll get...
check this chain, but...
They'll bring it out. And I'll let the referees do their job here. As they stretch it out. And as I told you, that much short.
Well, your math is better than mine. Well, better than mine, because it looked like they got that first from what I'm looking at.
Wow. So it'll be 4th down and inches.
But you definitely go for it. If you're the props, I think you definitely go for it. And that's like inches. That's like a nail there. Less than that.
So they'll bring the chains back. And this is going to be 4th and inches for the Profs with 1:27 left.
Yeah, about a half an inch. Well, about that.
So now the officials are talking. One of the assistants for the Cougars got the ear of the field judge there. Pointed something out, and so now the officials are going to talk it over. And actually, I think what they're talking about is that the one player, the big guy, and they're going to send him out now, number 56, was injured on the play.
Oh, so he can't come back.
So he should go out for one play.
Yeah.
So he's headed off there. There you see him, Zaire Pollard.
Well,
he was the man who was down on the play.
Well, I hope they all that time gave Lampert a chance to get his helmet on and keep it on, because I would think that you would give him the ball and let him run it up the middle.
Well, you have a couple of choices here with the quarterback keeping the football as well, and he's going to keep it there. And we'll wait for the officials to unstack them as the quarterback kept the football on the 4th and inches. And we'll wait for the officials to unstack everyone, put the ball down. Now they need to get it over that hash mark. If it's over the half mark, it's a first down. And I think we're going to measure it one more time. Now this is going to be a little closer because they did move it
Like
a half an inch or so, which might give them that first down. Here I might say it's first down because I think the ball had to be over, the nose of the ball had to be over that hash mark there, and I think it is. But they're going to bring it out the chains one more time as we look at the play. Everybody's piled up there. I always find it hard to figure out how they are able to do that and spot the football, but let's let them stretch the chain out again, and we'll see what we got here.
wow. Oh, wait.
Pull that chain, pull it!
Let's see. They're going to take a good long look, and it's a first down. So I'm 2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 for 2, ain't it? It looked like, hey, I mean, yeah, that nose, the tip of that ball was definitely, I guess,
First down, Rowan.
running that chain. But now it looks like they're in field goal range now, or close to field goal range for that kicker. I was watching that kicker during practice, and he was drilling them from about that 40.
Well, from here it'll be 60. So I think they might need a couple more yards here. 45 seconds left now. Timing play down the sideline.
Oh,
And it is almost intercepted. Almost picked off by the Cougars, Austin Davis.
and you do not want it. That's the first time they tested Austin Davis this game. He has 8 interceptions on the season, and you saw that one might have been his 9th. He was watching that ball the whole time, and it looked like it just went right through his hands.
Yeah.
Couldn't hold on. Both of the players had a grip on the ball, and it just slipped out of Austin Davis' hands.
Second down and 10. 37 seconds.
They're going to try to pass it. I would think this would be pass play to get them in field goal range.
There's the fake. They're going to try to go down the sideline again. And again, it's knocked away by the Cougars.
Good defense by these safeties. This is the first time the defensive backs and safeties has really been tested down the field this game. And they had 2 short chances at a interception. And good defense so far.
Vaughn Scott over there to play the defense for the Cougars, number 6. So now we have a half minute to play. It is 3rd down and 10. Watch that clock there. It's 5 seconds. They have to get this play off. I don't think they're going to get the play off. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty unless they call the timeout. I think they might have called the timeout over on the far sideline. The coaches saw it. I don't think the quarterback saw it, but the play clock was down to 1 second when they called timeout.
Yeah, it was definitely cutting it close that time, and they weren't going to get it off. Good thing the coaching staff for the Profs saw it. You have 30 seconds left, and I mean, it gives you more time to maybe think about what kind of play you want to do on 3rd and 10, because this is crucial here.
Play for both the Rowan offense, the Kean defense here. 3rd and 10 with just 30 seconds left here. The Cougars trying to win their 4th game at home this year. They're 3-1 here at Kean University Alumni Stadium. And it's the final home game of the season as the Cougars here on Senior Day, as they attempt to hold off the Rowan Profs here.
And I think this will be a crucial win. You knocking Rowan down. You may move up a little bit. If Montclair State beats Frostburg, you might be up in that top 3 in the NJAC for the Cougars. So this is a crucial game for both teams.
3rd and 10 for the Profs. Over the middle, and it is complete for a 1st down.
Oh, boy. And now you're in field goal. And now they're going to have to spike the ball here.
1st and 10. Ball at the 30. They spike the ball. That'll give them an opportunity to just draw up a play here. Ball at the 30-yard line. Figure from here, you're talking 47 yards for a field goal. They do have at least 2 plays left here. As they see the receiver wide open, and to throw the ball on the money there, you got an extra 5 yards at least if he stays on his feet.
Yeah, definitely.
2nd down and 10 after the spike. They'll give on the handoff going to the left side. They'll get the ball to the 25-yard line as Lampert runs the football again.
They're going to have to get to...
Well, this is the last play that they can have. They got to do something here to stop the clock, and they do. Everybody seemed to be standing around. I thought they were going to let the clock run down. It looked like nobody was doing anything.
Maybe they're having too much fun and wanted to take it to overtime or something, but we'll see. They have a pretty decent kicker here. Like I said, I was watching him during practice before the game started, and he was drilling them from pretty far out. So let's see if he can knock this one through. And this would be a big break for the Profs because they didn't have it the first half. In the second half, it was probably all Rowan. So now let's see if they can finally take the lead and win the game.
Well, Tyler Knighton has attempted 8 field goals. He's 6 for 8. His longest is 41. This one is going to come from the 33, so it'll be a 43-yard attempt.
A lot of pressure here. Away game.
So Knighton from 43, and the Cougars are going to use a timeout. No surprise there. So here we are, senior day here at the Kean University Alumni Stadium. And the Rowan Profs and the Kean Cougars with 3 seconds left on the clock. And a 43-yard field goal attempt. As I mentioned, Knighton has hit from 41 yards out. And he is going to attempt this one. Doesn't look like he's going to have any issues as far as the wind is concerned.
If anything, it looks like the wind is kind of maybe helping him in this situation a little bit.
Well, it will be a 43-yard attempt. This will be for the win, and there's the snap, but the officials say the Cougars have called another timeout.
Talking about icing a kicker right now. I mean, they're really, really trying to put the pressure on Knighton right now, calling 2 timeouts. You know, the crowd's going crazy, and you can see the Profs trying to calm him down over there. Let's see if Knighton can drill this one through.
So the Profs, who have not had a lead here this afternoon, there you see the that's what I was talking about as far as the wind. You can see the other flags, but those are right on top of the uprights. And so we will see how this plays out.
Cougars blocked one.
33 yards away. It's going to be short, maybe blocked.
Wow. Overtime.
So there it is. Not sure if anyone got a hand on it or not.
It looked like they did. That one would have definitely been long enough.
So the Cougars and Profs will go to overtime here at Kean University Alumni Stadium. Tied up at 14 apiece, and unlike the professional football where you can get the football and not get it back, teams will now flip a coin and everybody will start from and get an opportunity here. We'll watch it one more time.
Looks like Levy may have gotten there, got a hand on it, but if he didn't, that one was way short.
Yeah, from the way the ball went, it looked like someone did in fact get a hand on the football.
Could have. Looks so, but if somebody did it, then that one was way short, and it didn't look like a muff, like the holder muffed it.
So we will head to overtime here in our final home game here at Alumni Stadium. Cougars. So captains will head back out to flip the coin here. And then we'll see who does what. And then again, the thing will be that one team will be given an opportunity to run plays until they either score or turn over the ball on downs, and it's always a advantage for whoever wins this coin toss to play defense. That way you can see what the other team is going to do, as there are the Cougar captains heading out, and they will flip the coin. Let's see if the referee will turn on his microphone and we can
In our first overtime session,
find out what's going on here.
we have LeBron Dillard, Robert Reed,
So I guess he's not going to turn it on, so we'll
Jonathan Schmidt.
watch and see here.
Out for the coin toss preceding overtime.
So I think the Cougars have will win the toss here just by looking down here. Let's have the referee explain it to us now. I don't know why he's not turning his microphone on, but it looks like the Rowan Profs will have it, and we'll go down that the end to the end zone to our right.
Yeah, just keep us in suspense, I guess. Just not let us know what's going on until it's time to kick off.
Well, the Cougar defense is heading out there.
Yeah, and they've been outstanding, like you said, Wayne, all day today. You talk about getting a stop. Special teams just, look like blocked a kick to send this into overtime. And you would think maybe if App didn't do that interception, didn't, have that bad third quarter, this game would have been over.
So let's explain the rule here. Teams will start at the 25-yard line, and they'll try to score. They'll keep the ball, get first downs, and then whoever scores the most here in overtime will win. And there's the handoff here to Lampert. And as we explained, what can happen here is the Profs can score a touchdown or go for the field goal. So at least the Cougars will know if the Profs only get a field goal, the Cougars will have that opportunity to match them with the field goal at least. If they score, they're going to have to come back and score themselves.
We just got to look at these red zone scores. The Cougars are 76% on their red zone scores, while the Profs their opponents are 80%.
Going to pass it out there to the right side. Fortune.
Pinckney to Fortune, complete.
That's going to be a first down as Fortune. And so they move the chains at the 15-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Rowan Profs as we are in overtime here. And that time the handoff to Lampert. Lampert knocked backwards. Looks like his forward progress will be right at the line of scrimmage at the 15-yard line. So it'll be second down and 10.
No gain. Second down, 10 at the Cougar 15-yard line.
So second down and 10. Ball they're at the 15-yard line for Rowan. Again, Lampert cuts inside. Looks like he might have gained a couple of yards on that play.
They're just seeing if Lampert can finish his game off of them, letting them run this up the gut, but the Cougars have been answering it so far.
3rd and 8 for the Profs at the 13-yard line. Hickney has time, throws, it's incomplete.
3 short interceptions by the Cougars and up the 3, but good defense nonetheless.
So now it will be 4th down, and they'll try another field goal here. Looks like this will come from the 20, so it'll be a 30-yard field goal attempt. And it is up, and it is good. So now the Cougars will get an opportunity here from the 25-yard line. They can either tie it up and send us to another overtime, or if they score a touchdown, they'll win.
And it's hard to say now because it's just been Cougars on one first half and then the Profs on the other. And this defense has 2 turnovers in this game so far. And if you're App or if you're Coach Garrett, do you trust it with App in his hands to, pass the ball? I mean, you have 3 short receivers.
He's going to give it to Corridor on a draw play, and Corridor will get to the 18-yard line, so he gains 7. So on the draw play, 2nd down and 3. There's the fake into the end zone. It's knocked away.
Almost picked off. And I see where Apple's trying to go with the ball, but like I said, these Prof defenders are really good, and he was looking one way, looked like the whole time.
Well, Schmidt was the intended receiver there. Saw the ball knocked away there by Shaquille Lee.
I would just try to pick up the first down here so you got 4 fresh downs to try it again.
3rd and 3. Got Schmidt there. Schmidt is pushed out of bounds. And they'll move the chains. That's a first down for the Cougars.
1st and 10, Kean.
So that'll put the ball at the 14-yard line for the Cougars. As we play overtime. App with the fake. App's got some room there. App can run the football. App inside, touchdown! Cougars!
It looked like it. Yep, it's a touchdown. Touchdown. He's been doing it with his legs all game today, and he finishes off this game on the floor. Good decision making. He saw his route, and he got into that right pylon, it seemed, for the touchdown.
So there is App. The fake there. Got a great block. Another block. 2 good blocks for the Cougars. And App in for the touchdown from 14 yards out in overtime.
And how many heart-racing games have we seen at Alumni Stadium from the Cougars? We see the one with William Patterson with the field goal, and now we see this one with App. And he's been outstanding since taking over for Tyler Rodriguez.
So Charles App comes back after throwing 2 interceptions in the second half. Gets a 14-yard run in overtime, and the Cougars are 20-17 winners over Rowan. Cougars now 6-3 on the season, 5-3 in NJAC play. Profs fall to 6-3. They are 5-3 in NJAC play. So for Kevin Henry and everybody here at Kean Live, I'm Wayne Avery. So long, everybody.